So I got some pretty bad news. We came up here on the 1st of July, I think, maybe 30th of June. And I've ridden once. It's the 11th. I've ridden one time since we got here. What a tragedy. And you know, no real excuses. It has rained every day. Like the very first day I rode here, it was raining. The very first day I rode the bike, it was raining all day. And then that week was July 4th. A lot of things going on. And then we went to Maine for the weekend in a car. Heather being pregnant, we're not touring on bikes right now. So, you know, it's Adam by himself. And obviously being up in New Hampshire for the month, isn't the scenery great, by the way? Being up in New Hampshire for the month, I'm still working. You know, I am working up here. They gave everyone an opportunity this summer to work from anywhere for 4 weeks, consecutive or not. And I said, great, I'll be in New Hampshire all month. And here I am. So, you know, and it's the only thing I can say about work right now is that, I think I mentioned this about a month ago, we just got a lot going on. There's a lot going on right now at work. And, you know, I'm responsible for a few really important deliverables that are, you know, consumer facing, you facing, I mean, if you're a Credit Karma member or user. And so I'm just busy. I'm super busy. And, you know, yesterday was like, day started at 8:30 a.m. Last meeting ended at 6 p.m. Worked till 7. Today, same thing. And so I'm up at, I was up at 6:30 to go work out. And then go to physical therapy. I'm having, you know, just busy. This weekend, though, I am going to be down in Rhode Island, Milton, Rhode Island, so I don't know if you care or not, but if you are around Middleton, Rhode Island, there's a guy that's putting on 2 tech days. The Saturday tech day is going to be for 1200 GSs. I think he's doing cam chains, tensioners, lobe inspections, and valve checks, final drive inspections. Sunday is for the 1250 gang, and same thing. So 1250 owners who do not have a service manual, same thing. Looking everything over, doing some inspections, and he'll be doing that Saturday and Sunday. I was invited to come down, and I said sure, I'll be there. So 3.5 hours each way, but I want to make it clear to everyone that I really, really support all of us doing work on our own motorcycles. So that's why I'm going. Other than that, you know, we got, with wildfires subside, we have Trans-Tega coming up with Heather and I. Again, a car trip. There'll be a video, but it won't be a motorcycle video. And other than that, I just need to get out there. I need to get out there on the trails. I've been a bad motorcyclist who supposedly is on vacation. So, I mean, even going as far as like hop on the bike after hours and just ride up some trails in the dark or something like I used to. I just need to get out there, and I really miss it. So, oh well. The last thing I want to mention is my BMW R18 is listed for sale on Cycle Trader. And I don't really want to get into a whole thing now other than to say that I'm trying to anticipate the cost of registering my bikes in North Carolina. Insurance is already insane. Registration is going to be insane because you have to pay personal property tax annually on your motorcycles. And the R18 is the only bike of mine that's not paid off yet. And so I'm seeing that, and I always do like really, really low terms. So, you know, $500 a month, I'm just seeing the $500 a month can be spent on better things right now, with the kid on the way, and spent on better things as in like going towards next year a new GS. And so, you know, selling the R18 is what makes sense right now. If the R18 was paid off and I was in New Hampshire, I wouldn't sell it. But the fact that I've got a couple more years of payments, the kid on the way, and a new GS coming, I can't buy a new GS next year and keep the R18 in its current state, as in like North Carolina, and its current state of not being paid off yet. Yeah, I could pay it off. That's not the issue. The issue is like once I pay it off, I still have to spend, you know, $1,000 registering it, and I just don't want to go through that. So it's a good time to sell it. And so I've got it listed for about $500 more than I owe. So that means my total, you know, cost of ownership, it's about $3 grand for the first year, $4 grand for the first year, ignoring all the modifications. It's okay. I'm not, you know, I'm okay with it. You know, we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine, guys. But if you're interested in buying it, I'll deliver that thing, gosh dang, almost anywhere in the country, as long as you pay the return flight ticket. So let me know if you want an R18. The 6,000 mile valve check is scheduled for the first week of August, but all the other 6,000 mile maintenance has been done already by me. I couldn't do the valve check with my shoulder. I can't find TDC and move that damn 1,000 pound motorcycle around the garage with my hurt shoulder. I don't have a lift that's compatible with it. It's just I don't have someone to hold the bike upright for an hour while I do valve check. It's a whole thing. So I'm letting a dealer do the valve checks. Shouldn't take more than 30 minutes. So that's the last bit of news there. But I am in New Hampshire for the month. I am, you know, I think this month being that it's sleepy New Hampshire, I'm studying for my PMP exam, which is August 7th. Studying hard for that. I'm also in the gym 3 days a week and hiking 3 days a week with the dog, hiking, trail running, trying to not lose weight, but lose my belly and gain some leg, back, and arm strength for this massive kid that's about to arrive in 2 or 3 months. So, you know, not really drinking that much, just trying to work out and get healthy and get fit for the kid, heal my shoulder. If things work out, get my surgery on my foot completed, on my bone spur, and then I'll be like totally good as new for this kid to arrive, and I'll be able to focus all my attention on her as opposed to on myself. But, you know, I'll close this video with a similar thing that I did last time, which was, hey, I don't have any new bikes to work on, and so there's not many videos coming out that are DIY videos. I know that these videos of me talking at you aren't very popular. That's okay. I enjoy making them. These are always kind of like my little diaries, and you know, I recognize you're here for the mods and sometimes here for the travel, but that you know, occasionally I'm not having that stuff in the wheelhouse. And so I end up doing videos like this for you. And I'm glad that I don't know, 200 of you watch them. Last thing I'll say though is we've had a shitload of rain this month. I think this area has had about 12 inches of rain in the last 45, 60 days. And we had another 3 inches last night. And so there are, you can look it up if you're not from the Northeast, but New Hampshire roads, the roads are just caving in. Our major rivers have like 22 feet, you know, maximum capacity of water, and most of them are 23, 24 feet now. And more rain's coming this weekend, but all the riverways are completely stuffed with water. I mean, you can see here all the drainage. You know, New Hampshire is very mountainous, and so you know, all that stuff drains into the streams and the rivers. and it just causes all kinds of problems. So if you want to check out some great pictures of some roads completely decimated, you should do so. It's pretty wild stuff New Hampshire's going through right now. And I remember back when I was doing some real estate work, I was having a chat with look at that. I mean, look at that. That's never full. With a guy from DOT on a drainage project I was working on, and I said, like, you know, trying to rate this catch basin for sizing, like how large are you guys going now for a catch basin of this, you know, this square meters of rainfall. He gave me some stats, and it seemed like a completely insane to have like a massive, you know, 18-foot wide, you know, rock catch basin with a massive culvert, like, you know, I mean, 2 24-inch pipes going out to the lake. And I said, that's insane. He's like, well, we're designing our drainage, our city drainage now, for a 100-year storm every 10 years. So that's the way we're sizing it. And so we suggest you do the same. This is on private property, of course. I was just consulting with him. So, yeah, I mean, you know, some of the areas that aren't used to get, I mean, New Hampshire's a very wet state, but we're getting rain levels that are just completely insane. And our neighbors up to the north in Ottawa, Ontario, and Quebec, I'm sure that you're all wishing you were getting the same level of rain. And hope you guys are doing okay out there with the fires. All right, well, that's it. I'm almost at the gym. You guys have a wonderful morning, and I'll talk to you soon. This water is just crazy. Look at this. Yeah, I mean, this is like, I would put it at like 4 feet higher than usual. Oh, wow. It's a lot of water. Whew. Yeah, I've done videos down here before. Like, I've done videos out in this little, where those 2 poles are. That's the shore.